business owners, what if every job application got an instant reply without HR sending a single email? Sounds interesting, right? So, in order to understand this, let's consider a real time scenario. Imagine candidates applying for a role and their details getting added to Google Sheets. Without automation, HR teams must manually check applications, draft acknowledgement emails, and send replies one by one, causing delays and leaving the candidates uncertain. But with this workflow, this is where our tool AutoAppy comes into picture, which is a no-code tool which would help us to resolve this problem in a much more simpler manner, that too also without a single line of code. So this is where the moment a new row is added to Google Sheets, an automated acknowledgement email is instantly sent to the applicant confirming receipt and setting expectations, creating a professional hiring experience while saving hours of manual effort. So now that we have understood the synopsis of this automation, let's head over to create our today's automation. So for that we have to go to workflows. But before going to workflows, let's try to know a bit more about what AutoAppy is about. So for that we have to go to the home page of AutoAppy. The landing page of AutoAppy where we have different nav options like home, apps, learn, automations, pricing and workflows. So here as we go down, we can see that we have a section named as Connect Your Apps. So here we have n number of applications which we have integrated with AutoAppy, which you can use to perform your different business automations. So here there are n number of domains under which you have different categories of applications. You can always go and explore them by clicking See More. So now let's go to the next section, that is Set Up Your Automation. So here you can explore how you can streamline your workflows and save time with our automation features. So here we have n number of templates which we have created for you so that you can understand how a particular workflow works. Suppose if you are a new user, you can always go to view details and then check how that automation works step by step, understanding its concept. So if you are someone who wishes to just try that automation and check if it suits your business, you can just go to try it and check how it works. So now heading forward towards our pricing plans. So these are our three pricing plans: the starter plan, the essential plan and the professional plan. So in the starter plan you can see that for absolutely ₹0 per month we offer you 3000 tasks every month with unlimited workflows, unlimited team members and whatnot. So what are you waiting for? So just simply sign up for free and start automating today itself. But before doing this, let's head over to create our today's workflow. But before creating a today's workflow, make sure that you have an account with AutoAppy and that your Google credentials are connected to the same so that you can seamlessly access your automations. So now let's click workflows. So this will open up this kind of an automation dashboard in front of you where you can manage and monitor your workflows. So now let's start by creating a today's workflow. For that we have to go to add workflow. So let's start with our today's automation. For that we have to go to the add workflow. We have to go to add workflow, tap that and this will open up this particular page. That's the pop-up for naming your new workflow. So let's name it as auto response HR email for job applications. So just say save. So this will open up this kind of an interface in front of you which will select a trigger application. So now you will wonder what is a trigger application. So a trigger application is basically just like a starting point to your entire workflow or automation you're going to create. So trigger is just like an if condition. If which satisfied, only then it will head over to the next condition. So here in our case, this first application or the first node is going to be the Google Sheets. So let's just select Google Sheets here and then go for the trigger, that is new row added or updated. So here we will just say add first app and this will add this application to Google to AutoAppy's canvas. So now we have to go and set this node live. So for this there is this process. So let's just go to the hamburger menu. So this will open up the setup, the configuration and the test window for the same. So here you can actually copy this webhook URL, and then we have to go to the setup instructions given below. So according to this, we have to first log into our Google account, but since I already have mine, I'm going to use that particular sheet. So I'll just take you there. So this is my auto HR employee data, where I'm going to store these columns and data as candidate name, the candidate email, job role, application date and the source from where we received the application from. So here we have to now configure this to our auto API. So for that we have to perform a separate process. So let's go to this page. Then I'll go to extensions, and now we can see that we do not have the auto API webhook here. So for that we have to go to the add-ons, and then we will say get add-ons. Then we'll search for auto API's webhook. So just search for auto API webhook. So we'll install this. It will ask us to sign in to the account which we are signed in to auto API with. So along with few permissions, so just say continue, select all and say continue again. So now it will ask us to say next. Then it will ask us to complete another additional setup, that is going through the complete guide of auto API webhook. So let's just click that and complete this step. So this is the guide wherein the entire end-to-end process of how this webhook works is given. So you can always go through this in order to get a much more clear picture about what auto API webhook is about. So now, for now, let's go to the page back. Just say done. Then we'll just close this and say refresh. Then here in the extensions you can see that we have installed the auto API webhook successfully. So now let's see how to set this up. So for that, I have already made this auto HR employee data like I showed you before. So I need to configure this with auto API. So let's go to our extensions, and then we will go to auto API webhook, and then we will say setup workflow. So here we'll enter the column as F and the header as email sent. Then it is asking for a webhook URL. So let's go back to auto API. So here you can see that there is a webhook URL. Just copy that, paste it up here, and then from the event type we will go and select text enter as the event. We'll say save, and then setup triggers. We go back to auto API and just say start capturing sample data. So while the data has been captured, we go back to auto API's HR employee data sheet, and we will start filling this data. So consider this is my candidate name. Then job role, suppose say that AI low code developer. Then application date we'll say as 1st October 2025, and then source I'll say LinkedIn this time, and I'll say sent as this is our action trigger. So anytime we type anything inside this column, this workflow should get triggered. So now after this, just click outside. Now we'll wait for some time until the data is captured and say check status. So now let's click check status. So here you can see that the data has been captured successfully. So all the details have been captured successfully here along with the application date and all the fields. So now that this is live, let's go and set our final action node, that is the Gmail, from where we wish to send the emails to the newly joined employees, or to actually the employees who have applied for the job role, and that many a times it happens that the HR misses to send an email regarding the application status, so which feels quite rude in nature. So just to complete to fill this gap, we can just have a beautiful automated email for them, so that the people who apply for the job, they feel worthy for the application. So and they wait for the process. So now let's go and perform the remaining set of automation. So for that we have to go to the plus icon, and then here we will select the Gmail as our final action node, and from the actions we will select send email version 2 and say yes add node, yes add node. Then here it will ask us to select an option from the action existing connection and the create new connection, but since we are a new user, let's create a new connection here, and we will rename this as auto HR response job application. So we'll just say connect with Google, and then select your account which is connected to it. Go to auto appy unsafe, just say continue. So now you can see that this is successfully set up. So now let's go and configure this Gmail node. For that you have to go and fill this email, which this is basically the email in the drop down, which is actually signed into auto appy. So this is the from email which is going to be fixed, and now we will have to enter the sender's name. So here I'll just say auto appy HR, and then here I'll just say to email as go to the category, click this data mapper, then this will open. So here we are going to select category as Google Sheets, because we are going to get our previous details from this first node itself. So here we are searching for the candidate email, so let's just search for the email. So email is ready, and now we have to enter the subject. So we'll just say as congratulations on being shortlisted or we'll just say that congratulations, we have received your application. We can just say as your application is received. This is much more better and clear. So now for the body content, we have to enter an HTML body. So for this you need to have an HTML text ready. So I already have one and I'm going to use the same for it. So this is my HTML text which I'm going to use. So now let's just map the fields one by one here which are relevant. So here you can see that this is the candidate name. So I'll just go and change this. So we need to change this. So for that we have to go to body content, go to the data mapper and then search for your candidate name. So you'll get a response here, just copy it and then go to that place here, paste it. Similarly, this is asking for the job role. So select that, come back to your body content here and select your Google Sheets, and from here you will get the remaining data. So your job role is AI low code developer. So just confirm that and say Control A, Control C, and go back to your notepad and paste it in the place where you have to actually place it. And then it is asking for the date here, so just select that field. So for that again come back, use the data mapper, select the sheets, and for the date we will just search for 1st October 2025, right? So just select this and then say Control A, Control C. Then paste it in place of this, and now the source. Come back, come to the data mapper, here we will search for LinkedIn, that's our source. Copy it and paste it in place of this. The remaining things remain the same. So now we will just simply copy this entire template, then come and paste it inside this content of the body. It is not got copied yet. So we have pasted this here. So now we'll just say submit, test this node, hide sample data, show sample data. So here you can see that one item has been sent here. So let's go to my Gmail account and just check if we have received this. I have used my personal account. You can enter anybody's email address and test this automation. So I'll just refresh this page right now. So here you can see that I have received an application from AutoAppy's HR saying that your application has been received. So here it says, "Hi Swarali Shirodkar, thank you for applying for the position of AI low-code developer. We have successfully received your application on 1st of October 2025 via LinkedIn, and our hiring team is currently reviewing applications. So if your profile matches our requirements, we will reach out to you regarding the next steps. So we appreciate the time and the efforts you've taken to apply and your interest in joining our team. So best regards, hiring team, AutoAppy Private Limited." So basically this is the beautiful template which has been automatically generated without you doing any much of an effort. So as you just saw, that I just had to fill in the data inside the Google Sheet and then just say send, and this was perfectly mapped and sent. So as and when you're going to enter your details inside the Google Sheet for maybe any kind of a position or any person or any email ID, it will just fetch the details accordingly and mark this and change this details according to the applicant. So this is how the automation takes place. Hope so that you enjoyed this automation and you understood the concept behind this, and you found auto appy very interesting and the journey to it was inspiring for you. And if you're someone who wishes to supercharge your productivity, head over to our website today and start automating. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe our video, and if you have any kind of an idea in your mind or any doubt or query in your mind you want us to cover in a next upcoming video tutorial, feel free to comment down in our YouTube comment sections and our team will be very happy to assist you with the same. So until I see you into the next video lecture, happy automating. Thank you.